And now we will be able to hear the testimony of the association Mary's Hands, that for so many years, who for so many years take care of those who are in the most danger. Let us give them a big applause for everything they do. We thank the parish priest for the introduction. Praise be Jesus and Mary, dear friends, dear pilgrims of Our Lady, Queen of Peace. My name is Carlos Shego, and I'm the parishioner in this parish. I'm glad to greet you on behalf of all of our volunteers, all of those who are using this association. The Humanitarian Association Mary's Hands was established in 2016 in MEĐUGORJE with the goal to help the poor and to help all those who need the help. And it was to be the Jakub Cholo who started it, to thank Our Lady for all of the graces. First, his family supported him as the young Franciscans, as young friends, and later people from the neighboring parishes and from abroad. At the very beginning of the work, it was a little number of users, and this number was increasing more and more, as well as the other activities and the needs of people. None of us could have imagined that our association today will have 650 families in need. We who are volunteers, as we were reflecting on the messages of Our Lady and what Our Lady was asking of us, we decided to respond to her invitation. We decided to be her extended hands. As we realized that every man is invited to do good and also to make this life such a better place, we got involved in the work of the association and we changed the way we look, and we wanted to bring joy in many families of our Herzegovina and of Bosnia too. The association Mary's Hands has 50 volunteers at the moment, and they wish to give their time to brother and sister in need. Each month we deliver packages with food, with the mostly needed things as flour, milk, oil, pasta, and the other things. We also support with the diapers for the adults and for children, as well as the other needs. These are not just the encounters. When we offer them packages, it is full of communion, full of joy. Also, one of the most beautiful encounters are those with people in the nursing home, as well as those with children with difficulties and disabilities. Every week we participate with them in different workshops. And these workshops are made of many, many smiles and the embraces of love. Every day we encounter families who have many children, and we help them with the stationery and with the school things, so each child would have a chance to be successful. Every year we try to provide them something, so in the warmth of their home they would have the cold winter days. Also, our association is helping to cover their bills, water, electricity, the renting of the apartments, paying for the nursing homes, kindergarten or medications. If some of our users need to go to hospital and they live by themselves, our volunteers always gladly help them. We volunteers, we renew our communion every Monday when we say together the rosary for the work together for our users, for the benefactors. What is normal is to give love. The foundation of the healthy spiritual life are prayer and the good deeds. The great assessment comes from our user, the communion with them. It is the biggest prayer. I always remember the moment when I knocked the doors of one of our users and he said, "You never forget about us." Despite all obligations that the life puts before us, let us not forget. Let us build the bridges of prayer and of communion. Let us bring peace to one another that Our Lady invites us in all of these years. On one occasion, I read about a humanitarian work related regarding Medjugorje. There was a thought that was very interesting that was left, and late Father Leonard Orad shared that. And he was very recognizable with his work. And it says Medjugorje has 3 hills. These are Apparition Hill, Cross Mountain, and the Hill of Goodness. I can say that pilgrims, the benefactors, the volunteers, and all those who are trying to do good in all of these years, they have built the Hill of Goodness. And so many times I'm a witness to that. There's room for those who wish to do good. All humanitarian aid that was coming to Medjugorje was always directed to different places, to all of the people in need, regardless of the nationality. As in the time of the war, also for now. The volunteering is enriching the life of man. It is good to do good. There's no border to be a volunteer. This is what the volunteers are witnessing. I encourage you all to decide for that. Once you return home, you can see in your parish or in your diocese, is there any organized way to volunteer? You can start with your own family, you can start with your first neighbor. If there's no way to organize it, you can be the one who will start and who will get many graces and many gifts for your life. Don't be afraid to start with the new steps. Now, our volunteer, Ivan, will share something with us, and he will briefly share his experience. Ivan, please come. Peace be Jesus and Mary. My name is Ivan. My friends asked me to speak briefly about this, how I happened to be in association, how I experienced all of this. I can surely say that I came here with God's providence and with Mary's leadership. I came last year during the summer for my first youth festival, and my friend Johnny brought me here, and in the end he will share a song. And when I came here, the first thing that happened was beautiful, warm smiles. But those were really sincere smiles. No masking, no pretending. And the first time when I came to the youth festival, my thought was always, yes, I could stay here in Medjugorje, I could be walking around, I could pray the rosary, go to the Apparition Hill. But somehow there was a greater desire in my heart. And it was for me to do something concrete, to do something with my own hands. And it took one night to spend the night to decide that everything sits at its own place, this joy. And at the end, in the morning, the first morning of the youth festival, I decided to come to Mary's hands, to walk through the doors that became my home. In the most sincere way, without any exaggeration, it indeed became my home. And people in Mary's hands, each one of them became part of my family, and truly my family. So I decided to spend my first youth festival volunteering. And one of the most beautiful things that I believe many of you have witnessed and experienced that already is that when the hardest situation occurs, the moment comes when you don't know how something will happen. When you start to be worried, when you start to pray to God for the solution, then God's providence will come. It will be the moment when you yourself don't know how something happened, how something set at its own place, but you know that the solution is there, you know the answer is there, you know that there shouldn't be worrying anymore. It is one of the most beautiful things that I was able to witness here, how God's providence, how Our Lady is doing everything, so everything would be resolved, so every main actor, every main person would get a food, everyone who is sad would get a smile, would get a joy. And this is something I liked the most. I was able to see people smiling, even people who were sad. They were crying, many were rejoicing with those who were joyful. It is something that really filled my heart. And of course, I wasn't able to be indifferent and not to come to Medjugorje. So each time when I came first to them. First, I would greet them in Mary's hands. Just when you come back from a journey, I go home to greet. This was the case with me. And so this was just a brief experience, my little testimony, where I was able to witness miracles, and we could speak a lot about that. But I would love you, like if you experience that yourself, that you visit us, that you talk to us. And I believe that Our Lady would speak to you too. Maybe not just through you, or maybe you are the response. So I invite you with a joyful heart to come and to join us. And what to say at the end, I really want to thank dear God for each one of these people, for Our Lady, and of course to Saint Joseph. Thank you. We thank Ivan. Our dear friend Ivo Gamalinjani is with us. He is Croatian singer, a soloist of Zagreb Opera. Thank you, Ivo, for being with us today. Please, with your song, Ave Maria, that all of us are able to thank Our Lady for all of the graces we received here in Medjugorje.
Todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús. Ave, Ave María, llena, llena eres de gracia. Bendita eres tú entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús. Santa, Santa María, Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. Nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. Amén. Hvala Ivo. Na kraju želim reći
We thank Ivo. In the end, I want to say thank you all. May you all be guided by extended hands of Our Lady.